I know the first time when somebody opened, it was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go broke and everything's going to ruin and the whole world's going to blow up. And it didn't.
Welcome to the Best Hour of Their Day podcast with your hosts, Jason Fernandez.
And me, Jason Ackerman. With more than 20 years in the business,
As both coaches and affiliate owners,
our passion is to help create world-class affiliates
and coaches by building
better
boxes.
Welcome to
The Best Hour of Your Day.
Steph Graham's CrossFit
We're doing it.
Kaneohe.
Not even close.
Not even close.
You didn't even try.
Kaneohe.
You should have just said.
You should have.
You should have just said.
Mukalakahiki.
You should have just said Samsonite. That would have been closer.
Oh, you
Kaneohe.
Kaneohe.
Kaneohe
That wasn't that far off.
Yes, you
was
were.
really far
Kaneohe?
out.
All right, but let's be clear. Are you sure you're
Catalina
saying it right?
Y mixer.
I mean, I've lived there for quite a few years.
Quite a few.
Yeah.
I've
Couple days.
Yeah, you're probably right.
This isn't my first day.
Let's talk about it. Sorry.
Longtime affiliate owner, longtime affiliate team member.
Yeah, from the beginning.
Yep. You were in our
Early.
first cohort.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
0.1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've had
1.0. I don't know.
2 people on from Hawaii today.
Mm-hmm.
Kapua and
Kapua.
we announced
And Bryce.
we'd be on the island next year.
Yeah, so they're on a different island though, so you got to choose
Yeah, we're
your
going to-
favorite.
I think we're
Jay,
gonna do your
Jay
island.
made an announcement that he has no authority to make.
It's on Oahu.
Yeah.
Good call.
That's the better island.
There's 3 of us on Oahu. There's only them on.
You, Paana, and
Rachel from CrossFit Kaneohe.
Yeah.
oh yeah, Rachel.
Yeah.
Well, you've run quite the gamut at the box.
I'm doing the thing.
Well, I mean, when I say that, I mean you were a member,
I was a member.
then
Yeah.
you were a coach, an owner, and now you've evolved towards that gym mayor role.
I have. Yeah, it's been amazing. Absolutely amazing. I was a member from the CrossFit Kaneohe opened in September of 2012. Kaneohe. I'll figure out how to say it later. They opened in September of 2012. I joined in October of 2012, and I've been there for
And
since.
then you guys bought the box when?
In
17?
2018, well, 2017 it was presented to us,
Okay.
and then 2018, obviously January we took over, and then
So you've gone from member to owner, partnership, bought out your partner, and then, and then started to transition into the essentially what we call the gym mayor, right? Like so level 4 inside of affiliate university, so level 4 affiliate. And I've probably worked with you, I don't know, maybe more than anybody thus far.
Because she's a troubled student.
Because I'm. No, you know what? Anymore, we just
persistent.
we just call. Let's be honest. We just shoot the shit when we talk. Now
Yeah.
I don't even. I mean, he definitely does his job, but now it's just like, hey,
Sounds
how's it going?
It's a little bit.
like he
Well,
might not be.
it's a little bit.
He gives me that at the end, but we just
Yeah.
talk story for a little while.
So our interactions are much different now, which is it's kind of a catch up. And what I'm doing when we're catching up is I'm like making sure the things are good, and then out of that I'm like, all right, did we get everything done last time? What do we need to now do? And then how much further forward do we want to project in order to do that? I mean, so like just for instance, brought out your partner, and then if we go back 12 months, how many classes were you coaching a week?
I went from coaching pretty much every day except for Thursday, at least one class, so 4 or 5 classes, and then I coach Saturdays because I love Saturdays, so I do that. To coaching like 1 to 2 classes a week. Before that, I was coaching a lot more, probably 18 hours a week, and then to 1 to 2. And I still keep Saturdays just because I love Saturdays because I can kind of see everybody, and I'm going to be there anyway. So it's my choice to keep it, though. I could give it away if I wanted to. I made that choice to keep it, and that's super awesome. That's my favorite thing.
But that's the gym mayor piece, which is like
Yeah.
I do that because I enjoy it. It literally
Correct.
fills my cup, not necessarily because like we can't find somebody to fill
Correct.
the Saturday clock.
Yeah,
So
I love it.
it's been really cool. Because when we first started working together, that was right off the heels of COVID. It was kind of a mess, but for everybody, not just for you, but it was just like everybody was like trying to dig themselves out of a hole at that point. And then to go through essentially doubling the size of the business into buying out your partner, you know, in a ton of evolution there. It's been cool, and it's even more cool to watch you now because I tell you what I've observed in the last 7 months is like you're now getting comfortable with being the mayor, which is originally you were very uncomfortable with the role. You're like, I don't know what to do. I got to do other things.
I want to do it all.
Yeah. And it was just like, stop it. Stop doing that.
It's been fun. And, you know, I'll be honest, when we first bought the gym, we have a member who's an accountant, and he looked at the papers. He's like, don't buy that. That's a terrible decision. It was making no money. I mean, very little, like cutting even, maybe a little bit.
Right.
And then on top of that, so we did it anyway. And then on top of that, we're like, well, let's move and get a bigger gym and double the size when we can't really even afford the first one. Like, let's just do that. And then we so we did that. And we did it with, we had other people we worked with for a little bit. And then it just didn't work out. And then it was like this whole like, oh my God, what do we do? I'm working 2 jobs. I do physical therapy. I still have a license. I haven't practiced in for a long time. And then running the gym, and I couldn't convince myself to quit working the other job because I didn't feel safe. But then...
Oh, that's right. I forgot that we did that too.
Yeah. I quit my full-time job. Quit my full-time job during COVID, or right after COVID, I guess. I guess it was kind of COVID-ish. I don't even know anymore. But yeah, quit and did the gym full-time. And I still get people who ask me like, oh, this is all you do? This is all I do?
That's it.
Yeah, I just own a business in Hawaii. That's it.
A great business.
A fantastic business.
Like businesses where like the accountant's like, hey, you got to buy something.
Yeah, the accountant's like, we need you to invest this giant lump sum of money into something because you're going to pay a lot of money in taxes.
You're going to give it to Uncle Sam.
We've had quite a few people do that. What have you done? What have you invested in when you said that? Well,
I started a retirement fund, which I didn't have, so that's important for my kids. Sorry, I say these, like you can see them. And we bought new equipment. We've invested in quite a bit of equipment, more
Space
new rowers.
renovations.
We did renovations. We've painted super awesome murals on the wall. I've gotten more coaches, and really my big investments would be more equipment, and then just retirement fund, because it's important.
Fund. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
What's along this journey, what's been the scariest part?
Probably for me, having to do this by myself. I originally did this with a business partner, and then when he decided he didn't want to do CrossFit anymore and fell out of love with it and whatever, for me going to doing this with somebody else to doing this by myself was like, oh, I can't. And then I can, and I crush it and good at it. The other scariest part probably was just buying a gym that was failing essentially, and I've got 2 kids to take care of and figure that whole life out. But that's probably the scariest. And then,
That's pretty scary.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's scary. I mean, and then from that, I would say just giving up control, but still having all the control. Feeling like I was giving up control by giving out all these things for other people to do. But ultimately, it was just me not doing them, but I still had to overlook it. I didn't know how to do that.
Well, you're not giving up control. You're actually regaining
Yeah, it just took me a long time to figure that out, that I was not... what it felt like giving up control was actually gaining control and running the business, being the mayor.
Classic example of somebody. She's like, I have all these things. And I'm like, do you think we could solve it with this pile of money? Like, do you think we could maybe resolve some of those issues?
Because it's not like you're just do this. Like, I'm paying you to do these things.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, like building. We can get even other things that she's been through in that time period. Like, had a member start a gym literally like 200 meters down the road. Another person tried to buy a gym that was like shared a wall with them. I mean, like you name it, we've been through it, and it's just like. And here's what I would say, Steph's done very. Just stay the course. Just continue going and play the war of attrition. Just continue doing the main thing really, really, really well, and everybody else will eventually kind of like peter out, and you'll still be there doing the thing, and that has proven to be true.
And that's what we've been doing. I'll tell people like, oh, we need yoga or we need this. I'm like, I know my line. I know my course. I know what I'm good at. I'm good at CrossFit. I do CrossFit. It fits. It does what we want. I have physical therapy background, athletic training background. I was at ATC, I'm PTA. I'm like, do all that. The business owner side was the new part. I didn't do that. But I stay in my lane. And I've had people come back from the gyms that they left to go that were literally 200 meters from my gym. It was at the 400 meter mark, which means that's 200 meters. I actually have one now that's at my 200 meter mark, which means they're 100 meters from my gym. But I wasn't concerned about it at all when they opened. I know the first time when somebody opened, it was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go broke and everything's going to ruin and the whole world's going to blow up. And it didn't. And so this time I was like, meh. Oh,
yeah,
well.
I think a handful of people left.
5.
Well, yeah, out of almost 200.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
and I've gotten some back.
It was probably a net wash of that one. It's just it was a complete non-issue, which is impressive actually.
It was like a negative issue. I made an issue that wasn't even an issue.
You're not the first to do that as an affiliate owner. It's stressful when a box is opening or a box, especially in that vicinity to you. What was it like when they came back?
It was just fine. It wasn't really brought up. I was like, oh, I'm so glad you're back. And the big comment was I needed more structure. Because the gym when they came back, they needed more structure. They left because they felt like they wanted to do whatever they wanted to do. The gym they left to was like, oh, I don't really want CrossFit. Oh, I don't really enjoy
when
doing
left to
CrossFit.
my own devices, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, but now that I go over there, I'm like, I don't really want to do this workout. They're like, okay, cool, go for a walk. Okay, I'll go for a walk. And then they came back because they needed structure because they weren't doing anything. They were just there. And
the same rules you're implementing that they think they don't want is what they need.
Exactly. They didn't, some of them did oh, I don't want to be coached. I want to do my own thing. And they're like, I need this coaching.
To be coached.
I've missed this coaching.
Yeah, please remind me that I move like trash and I should fix it.
Please make sure I don't get hurt and please fix all the things that I ruined while I was gone. Got you. Let's do this.
Done.
And then we'll set up a plan. Okay, you haven't been working out for the last 3 years because you wanted to do your own thing. Well, now let's ease back in because you're basically a new CrossFitter.
I think the other thing that's maybe obvious, maybe not for some people, depending on what their understanding of is global economics, but Hawaii can be a hard place to run and operate a successful business for many reasons. Cost of living there is super high.
Importing.
Taxes can be a bit of an issue.
There's no rogue Hawaii.
No.
There is no rogue Hawaii, and there is nobody that wants to ship for free and even just getting people to ship to Hawaii is a lot. We can't get Elements. They won't ship the drinks, the new drinks they have, or I love Element. Don't get me wrong.
There's
love them.
there's
so many, especially
challenges.
Drinks. They won't ship them, or I can buy an Echo bike, but then I pay that much in shipping, and I'm just like, oh man. So for
it's double the cost.
So for anybody that does the member to pay for their member affiliate fees, or not their affiliate fees, but their membership, we'd have to get. And half of what we could get was if we lived on the mainland because we have to pay for shipping, and it can be a lot. But it's also the price you pay for living in paradise, and we know that. And we can run year round if we want to. And just because it's raining outside, we're like, oh well, it's raining. It's not cold. Go run. It's not ice. Go run.
There's no snow today.
Yeah, there's no snow today. I'll give you a towel when you walk back in.
Yeah, wipe your feet off.
Yeah, if you could use the rug, that'd be great.
I get asked all the time, what gym software should a gym owner use? And the short answer is, I don't care. What I care about is the companies like PushPress design software that helps gym owners run better businesses. So if you're working with a software company, you're not happy, and you don't know what to do with the information that software gives you every single day, check out PushPress. They've got built-in systems like the 180-day journey that we helped them build inside of PushPress Grow that'll help you interact with your clients at a better clip in order to improve your retention. So if that's something you're interested, reach out to those guys at PushPress and help you run a better box today.
Do you use PushPress at your box?
I do use PushPress at my box.
What has been something you've enjoyed because you've transitioned to PushPress?
We started with Mind Body online. Mind Body?
Back in 1984.
Yeah, back.
What year is it?
I was talking with Craig Howard the other day.
She was the last holdout.
Was it?
He's the last of the
That's
Mohicans.
no, CrossFit Oahu still uses Mind Body.
I believe that.
He's not going to change.
Yeah.
But yeah, I transitioned to push press. We kind of just looked at different ones to decide. We didn't know. It was like, I don't know, Mind Body is way too much for the 75 members we had when we bought it. Like, I don't need that much. So yeah, we transitioned over to push press. It's been.
When was this, like 3 or 4 months ago?
No.
Like Grow, specifically.
Oh, Grow. I just signed up for Grow in May.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
because she was getting to the point where we were essentially doing like our second, third, fourth pass through certain things, and she's like, all right, well, I'm doing the 180 journey, but I'm kind of doing it the old manual way. And I was like, hey, well, if you move over here, like they've got a lot of that built out for you, and like those kind of best hour workflows for you, and it'll make it a lot easier, and that way you can spend less time doing the mechanics of it and more time interacting with the clients, which is a lot of what we talked about those guys about. And you were stressed about it at first.
I was.
Stressed about everything.
I do.
But good.
What was the stressor?
Just learning something new, changing things, having to take the time to like do all the automation, and I wanted to make sure that it was really that it was very personal. Like I didn't want it to be automated. I didn't want it to feel like it wasn't coming from me. Because again, I like the control. I want to make sure everybody's. I have a very small gym, and it's an island. It's a community, right? It's not just random humans, and I know their kids, and.
But you don't have it. Like you have almost 200 members.
I do, but I know all of them, and I could tell you where they work and what they do, and the couple that's traveling here with us today, they've been there since 2012.
Is that the couple
that was a couple that's right here, yeah.
I was like,
the wife was here. She started in December of 2012, and the husband started in January of 13.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
they
really
actually helped me be able to purchase the gym in the first place. I didn't have money to purchase a gym, so they not even invested. They just gave us money, and I guess an
Basically gave you a
investment.
loan.
But they're not even a loan. I didn't pay them back. I guess I paid them back by giving them membership forever. But we can't call it lifetime membership. It's not allowed to call it lifetime membership in Hawaii. It's actually illegal, and
It's illegal almost everywhere.
I wasn't sure how it worked everywhere else. So I was like, we're calling it like VIP membership, and they helped us out.
That's cool.
Yeah, they believed in what we were doing and loved what we were doing, and so yeah. But what was scary about Grow? I don't know. I didn't want to automate.
I think everybody
tech.
just freaked out by tech.
I'm old. I'm 45. I gotta learn all this new stuff.
Nate's much older. Dude, Kapuna over there. You know what that means?
Oh, Kapuna, yeah. But there's not. Where?
No, we were making fun of Nate like he's going to be a Kapuna before we all. What were some of the things so the gym mayor is not new in our ecosystem, or that phrase is not new. You're effectively the gym mayor at this point. Like you do what you want when you want. You have full control of your time. What are some of the misconceptions about what you thought that was going to be versus what it's like? Because I think a lot of people think you relinquish. Like you're just like, I have no idea what's going to happen. Like I don't know what's going on. But what's it like?
Well, it's great, but I think what I was afraid of was letting go. But I think I felt like I wasn't going to be as involved in the community and
I think that's usually the
be a
fear.
presence
Yeah.
as much as I am because I'm on the floor. I mean, I still get people that want like, Steph, could you just coach like a few more hours? Could you coach this class? I don't get to see you at this time. I'm like, yeah, I'll come in and coach those classes, and that's fine. And that is the thing that's been great about it is I can do that. I can just go in and coach a 6 o'clock class because I can, not because I have to. Maybe sometimes right now I have to. I got people on vacation, but I don't mind that,
Right. It's not permanent, though.
Right, yeah.
And does that suffice? Is that all they want? I just wanted to... That's what they're saying, like, we miss you.
Yeah, they just miss me. And
Do they care if you're coaching the class or if you're there?
Specifically been asked to coach. Yeah.
But have you just showed up?
I have just showed up, and then they'll still be like, when I do finally jump into coach, I'm like, oh, I haven't had you as a coach in so long. This is so great. So I think they want to see me, and I'm there. But a lot of times it's just like pass through. Hey, fist bump, high fives. I'm so glad you're still here. How are things? How's the husband? How's the kids? But then when I get to coach, it's a little bit more like really diving in with them and helping them. Were some of the things they feel like, I mean, they're there to get better. I have one member who's been there forever who I didn't even think liked CrossFit, who just told me she wants to take the level 1, not because she wants to coach, but because she wants to understand a little bit more. But she was like, because she's like, I just love what you do and the things that you tell us and how you fix our stuff. She's like, I think I want to just take the level 1. I'm like, I didn't even know you liked CrossFit.
I thought you hated it. Yeah.
I really was waiting for you to quit.
Oh man, I forgot what I was going to say now. You said something and it sparked a thought and then it just went away.
Well, I think also when
it's gonna
as the
annoy me
gym
now.
mayor, there's a middle ground where I don't need to be here at 5:45 to
what it
coach
was.
the 6 a.m., but I can still coach the general warm up or show up and do the specific or run the workout itself. Like there's a middle ground. That I don't think they were saying like you need to coach. They're just saying we want to see you more and we miss your presence at the box.
Sorry, I remember what I was going to say. The gym mayor is, we're not that doesn't mean you're absent.
Right. I'm
Right?
not
Like,
absent.
You're not. Well, I know you're not, but
Yeah.
I also want to make that very clear. This is not an absentee owner thing. It just means that like it actually allows you to be more present in the gym. And when I mean present, I mean like present for interactions versus I need something. All right, cool. And then everything when you're living in the hamster wheel, like everything is a fleeting interaction. Right? Everything feels really shallow. Everything feels really truncated and abbreviated and rushed. Versus when you get to that other role, like you can stop. You can have the interaction. Like you can make eye contact. You can give them 2 minutes of your time that feels really impactful to them, and then you can move on.
I will say that I don't hear from people saying, "Oh, it's so hard to talk with you," or "It's so hard to catch you because you're always like go go go." I don't hear that anymore. So I must be doing a better job of meeting people where they need and showing up and making eye contact and talking to them because I'm able to just talk now.
They're like, "Do you have 5 minutes?" You're like, "I do."
Actually,
I have a half hour.
Yeah.
I have as much time as
Which
you would like.
again, when you're coaching, you don't have that.
No,
But
not
you
at
could
all.
have-
You're like, no, I've got 1 minute and I really need to go to the bathroom between this class
Right.
and that class. But yeah, what do you need?
But what do you need? No, but and that's like Fern's saying. The gym mayor allows you to have even deeper, more impactful interactions.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you said earlier, Steph. I'm here because I choose to put myself on the Saturdays.
Yeah.
And that's what we want. We know you do this because you love it. We're not suggesting you're not here, but we're suggesting now you can have deeper, more impactful interactions that your coaches can't.
Correct. And I feel like I'm able to, I feel like my coaching is even better because I'm a little just less like,
Stress.
oh, what's going on? You know,
And
and,
you-
I
and
can just like chill and relax and coach like I love to coach versus like always being up here, knowing that as soon as I get done coaching, I need to go do 15 other things with, I don't know, gym in the gym versus on the gym or on the gym versus in the gym. And it's like, now I just coach because it's fun and it's fun.
We've
Just
also
fun.
been able to start building a team,
Yeah.
right? And it's been I don't want to say it's been perfect, but there's hiccups when you start trying to bring on people. Maybe it's not the right fit, and that one didn't quite work out. And that's very normal, by the way. Like, you don't always hit a home run on the first try. But you're also to that point now where you're like, you've got people that are like in the gym, operating the gym. Because you can't be the gym mayor if I'm not having essentially like full-time
Yeah.
employees at the gym. So what's that been like as far as like, hey, I now have like a team, right? Not just like a random couple people that might like cover a class. It's like it is a team, but it's not really a team, you know. But like, hey, we are the people that run the gym.
Yeah.
You know.
That's been great, and it's been a challenge. I mean, you guys have been around with me forever, and you know I had Bucky, and he ran the gym before I did. He was my business partner, and he knew everything. He did everything. I didn't have to ask. He knew I needed it done before I knew I needed it done sometimes, and to lose that was huge for me. Was really big, and I never thought I could find somebody or anyone that could replace that. And learning how to ask for help was really hard for me because I didn't need to ask. He just did it. And that was great. And I miss that. I do. But this has been good for me to have to ask and to learn and to grow and tell people what I want. And it's been really fun because I do have a really great coach right now. Craig he was an accountant and just decided he didn't want to be an accountant anymore. And now he's coaching. And crushing it. And everyone in the gym's like, oh my gosh, he's gotten so much better. He's gotten so much better. And, you know, it's like to watch him grow and watch him like ask for more things to do and watch him. And then to build up by other coaches that want to be there. And I'm here on vacation. I've been gone for a week, and I've heard from them a couple times today specifically because of one weird question, but that's okay.
Well,
they
now
did
also,
it.
you have whatever that weird question was, fix it so next time you're
next
gone.
time you don't have it. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, it was a member of paying it or pausing it, and they weren't sure where it was. I'm like, oh, just look in the thing.
Yeah,
you know
well,
how
here's
to do
where
it.
you look this answer
and
up.
now we
Yeah.
know how to do it.
Affiliate owners, if you want to grow revenue, what you need to understand is impact first. Offering the best classes and changing people's lives is how you get the revenue that you were searching for inside of the affiliate. And that starts with running fantastic classes here inside of the box. If that is something that you are looking for, we've got world-class coaches that are going to help you do that and help you run a better box. Everything from the coaching on the floor to the systems on the back end, we're going to cover it all. Book a call. We'll see you guys on the inside.
Because one of the other things is allowed for, because like basically for you to go to any event is an ordeal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everything from Hawaii is a trip.
It's just extra.
Right.
It is,
so it's just like nothing's like a weekend. It's like everything's a week.
Yeah.
If you want to make that trip, and we see you very regularly.
I see you every Monday. Oh, you mean in person? You're saying?
Yeah, in person.
She was
You're
at
like 3 or 4
Lifted
times a
in
year.
Virginia. You're at
Yeah.
the masterminds.
Yeah, I
You're
didn't
here,
come to
but
the one in Vegas, and I'm still contemplating the one in Orlando.
Why? Oh, it's a far trip for you, but
Orlando's really far, and I feel like
Almost on the other side of the world.
it is, and I feel like if I'm gonna go to Florida, and I mean, granted, I live in Hawaii, but if I'm gonna go to Florida, I want to like make it a trip, but I still have kids in school, so it's like, well,
let them drop out. What grade are you in? Sophomore, 10th grade?
am a
yeah,
senior.
You're fine.
It's time to quit.
You're fine.
You're good. You've
I don't
had enough
use-
education.
I don't use any of my education beyond 9th
Everything
grade.
you've learned to this far is more
You
than
learned in
enough.
kindergarten, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy,
There you go.
the
Yeah.
other one's coaching.
Is this the one that got hit by a car?
No, this one is my soccer player.
Okay, got it.
He's
He's the smarter one.
yeah, he did not get hit
Wasn't
by a
playing in the
car.
street.
No, my other one is this is my soccer player. He's been playing soccer nonstop since he was like 4.
Are you good?
He's pretty good. Yeah.
That's why you're staying in school for soccer.
Yeah. Last year was his first year as a freshman, so his first year of high school soccer, which is great. My other one, he's watching the games right now. We came here because he wanted to watch
He's got
the
the
games.
mullet.
He's got the mullet. Yeah, he would be sad if he wasn't here because I'm sure he'd love to be on the camera. But he's my weightlifter.
He's coaching now.
He is starting to coach.
He
Yeah,
just
he's going
started,
through the coach's development because he needs to also learn. He's 18, so he also needs to learn that he doesn't actually know everything. Only kind of knows everything. Love it,
Which
but
means actually knows nothing.
nothing. Yeah, but
But
he's,
but you did say he actually is pretty good at coaching because he grew up in the box.
My boys have been. Well, I was pregnant with Blake when I was in the gym. Like right as I started. I guess I started CrossFit when Blake was 1, so he's 15. Been doing it for a hot minute. But
This is like 2008, 9?
he was born in 2008.
Okay.
Yeah. So I ran my last half marathon, and then I was like, I need to do something. And the gym was starting CrossFit, so I was like, I'll try it.
You're doing something right with
Wow.
them. They've been every time I see you, they're right behind you. So they're not avoiding mom too
no,
much.
they're
Mom's
great.
cool. She's got
Is mom
tattoos.
cool?
Yeah,
Do you like
mom's-
mom?
Yeah.
She's
mom's
cooler than
cool.
most of your friends' moms. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they their friends are a little bit scared of me. Like, your mom's so big and jacked and just muscly, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is embarrassing.
You know,
but the girls
What they're
are
not
like,
saying to your son is a few other things.
well, the
Just so
girls
you
are
know
like,
that.
oh my gosh, your mom, like they're like fangirling, and I'm like, well, this is. I'm sure they're saying things I don't want to know.
Do you screen the girlfriends? How's that work?
You got some girlfriends, Blake?
This one doesn't. My Brady does, but the last one was
No, you don't like
not
her?
anymore.
All
We're
right,
not.
fair
We're not
enough.
together
We're
anymore.
happy about that.
Yeah, it was a good end.
cool.
Yeah, but it was actually funny. Brady was here walking around and he saw Cody Moody. Oh shoot, the weightlifter.
Cody Looney.
Looney. Sorry, Looney.
Yeah, sorry.
But we did I took him to the Bergner strength training course when they came out to Hawaii, and like
that's
he
right, they were
remembers
just there.
him. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were there, and he remembers him, and like they're talking story and trying to get ready to start to compete in Olympic weightlifting. The kid's 18. He's 6'2" and
I was gonna say
weighs
he's not,
100.
he's not built to be a
They're both
weightlifter.
tall.
175 pounds, and he's got a 215-pound snatch. Is the other
Really?
day. Yeah. like solid 215, and he's got a 275 clean and jerk, I think.
Basically just a string bean.
He is super strong, skinny, tall
That's
dude.
impressive, actually, now that I think about it. I mean, 215 is impressive either way. That's impressive at that weight with those
At that
dimensions.
age and all that.
6'2", 175.
And he's got scoliosis, so it's like it's been fun to navigate that as a PTA and as a ACC, and then as a CrossFit coach and as an Olympic weightlifting coach to navigate crooked spines and getting my children. And what's
Does he
super
like
cool,
weightlifting, or is he just good at it?
He loves it.
Okay.
Yeah, he loves it. And what's super cool is both these boys were in CrossFit forever. Blake was 4, Brady was 6 when they started. And they never went through that awkward teenage where I don't know where my body's at in space, right?
okay.
So that's really been fun
I just get to dominate everybody.
yeah, basically.
We were
yeah.
just saying Christian's kid turns 15 today, Dominic.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
He said he-
doesn't-
what did he
he's,
say, he
like,
back squats
so
315?
awkward though. Like it's like he's like that guy in the car dealership.
But he said he's crazy strong, right?
He is crazy strong, but it's like he's so like even
It's like
just
a,
watching
it's like a
him on
dumb
the
strength.
calls.
You're like, you're so strong and we don't even know why. Yeah,
We gotta-
got it.
But
Yeah.
it's cool to see that what CrossFit can do, not just inside the gym, but outside the gym.
It is. It's super cool, and it's been great for me. I mean, I'm not the most outgoing human ever, and
You're a little awkward, let's be honest.
I'm really awkward. Yeah, I've gotten better though.
You have
this
gotten
is,
much
if
better.
you should. If that's is better, but gosh, I couldn't. My biggest fear of CrossFit was having to coach and stand in front of people and like talk, and then for a long time I would coach the class and immediately like go back to the desk and sit behind the desk and like, okay, all right, and let's do this again. I have to like build myself up, but now I can talk to people.
And you're trying to take your level 4?
I am going to take my level 4. Probably the beginning of next year, because I am trying to coach a little bit more just to get ready for that. And I was nervous about that too, because I'm like, oh, I should bring them to Hawaii because it'll be easier, and I'm already in my own time zone and I don't have to travel. And then I was like, I've been coaching for so long and I'm good at what I do. I should just go somewhere and do
I
it.
think there's a bit of an advantage to coach athletes you don't know.
Yeah.
I think it keeps you a little bit tighter, a little bit more wound up, which I
Yeah.
think is good in that environment. Like you just have a little bit more awareness. Like when I did mine in my gym, but I hadn't coached in a year. So I walked onto the floor and I think I knew like 3 people in the class. Because I was actually worried the other way around. I was like, if I have to coach people that have been in my gym for 10 years,
They're not gonna listen.
They're not going to listen. Or I'm going to justify not doing something because that's just how they move. I wanted a bunch of
sure.
people that I'm like, I've never seen you. I don't care how you move. We're going to get this done. So I think it helps to coach athletes you've never seen before, assuming that you've got everything else buttoned up, right? I mean, assuming your group management is, super dialed in, all that other kind of stuff. There's weird little hiccups about like clock and radio, but all that can be sorted out beforehand.
My group management's good. I have
You guys have big classes here.
I have big classes, yeah, and then like especially like when we do holiday classes or whatever, I'll have 60 people in class, and some of my teachers will be like, "You're so good at managing chaos," and I'm like, "It's what I do, and it's fun, and it's
Do you guys
very
operate
organized."
on island time?
No. Well, no. I am very. It is 8:00. Or okay, guys, it's 8:01. We're right on time, But
every
That's
Monday
island
too.
time.
And I mean,
yeah,
the Monday calls are like at times of the year, 5 a.m.
5 a.m. right now. Yeah.
But her, Kapua, Paana.
You know what? I will
Scott
give that whole crew a
shows
shout
up.
out. Like some of those calls are not convenient, and you guys collectively all show up, no matter what. Like whether it's grad calls, Monday motivation calls, or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm
every
always
week.
like, what time is it
Every
there?
week
you
they're
know?
all on there.
Yeah, but what else am I doing at 5 a.m.? Sleeping.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Which is fun.
Just get up. Now, I'm not going to lie. I have gone right back to bed after the Monday motivation call sometimes or whatever. And
Sometimes on the call, I see you.
well, there's times I'm like, I'm trying.
Get to it.
There's, because it's like, I don't really actually have, especially since it's been summer, I'm like, I don't actually have to be up until like 7:30.
But listen, I want to highlight that, which is like, hey, that is a priority, which means I get up.
Yeah.
And even if I'm going to go back to sleep, I'm like, I get up, I get on the call, and then I go back to sleep. I'm like, that's what I'm trying to highlight between, like, you guys make it a priority.
It is a priority, and I can't speak for them, but I mean, we're all kind of on the same thing. It's a priority. I want to be the best I can be on the island. There's a lot of gyms on the island.
How many gyms are there on the island?
Honestly, I don't even know. There's a gym. I mean, there's
100 meters from you.
100 meters. There's 3 in my town now. There used to not be, But then, like, the jump ship crew, they buying new gyms all the time. And, I want to... Well, I may never have people that go to the games. That's not my goal. My goal is, my kupuna, like, that they can keep moving with their grandchildren, and that, the aunties and uncles can do their thing, and they can stay active with their kids. And that's really what I want out of CrossFit. Now, the games athlete, cool, that's awesome, but that's like 1%.
Let's be honest, that's what everybody wants out of CrossFit.
Yeah.
Like that's really all there actually is.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if you're an affiliate owner, they're like a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a percent might have some involvement in the games. Like, but that will be a limited time span in your affiliate ownership career. If you're lucky, 99.9% of the rest of your career will be working with regular people inside of the affiliate, and
to be better.
That want to be better. Like, that is affiliate ownership.
Yeah, absolutely. The coach and the member that left my gym, one of his things when he left, he's like, I don't want to just coach like these old people or these regular people. He's like, I want athletes. I want big names. Well, the people that left my gym to go there were definitely they were average. They were average athletes, right. And that's what they got there. And that's, they're great humans, and I miss them. I hated they left, and they wanted to do what they wanted to do, and that was okay with me. That's fine, but it wasn't the athletes, and that's not what they're still not really where they're at, and that's fine. But I just know the difference in the lanes, and I know what I love to do.
You know a lot more now than you did, and it becomes easier to stay true. Keep that salt shaker in the center.
Yeah.
Once you're successful, once you've set these rules and parameters for you, for your staff, and for the box,
it'd be real easy to move that salt shaker to make it.
It is easier.
Seem like it's something better. It's hard to keep it in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
But that's why it's important.
She's tried to move it a couple times.
Yeah, and Fern pushes it right back. Get it back to the middle.
Slapped my hand and told me to push it right back.
Steph, we're going to be in Hawaii 2025.
You better be.
June. Mark your calendars. We're coming to Oahu.
You just literally made that up.
We're coming to CrossFit Kaneohe.
Or Kaneohe, but I mean, wherever you want to go is fine. Maybe YPO.
I don't know where Kaneohe is, but I know
it's on the pretty side of the island is where it's at.
All right. We'll be there. We will be there.
Okay.
And keep up the great work. And I look forward to seeing you on the Monday calls. We appreciate it. Not tomorrow. Joe will be there tomorrow.
If you guys are in Hawaii,
you
want to see somebody doing it at a very high level, come see Steph. Runs a fantastic gym.
Yeah, CrossFit Kaneohe.
Yeah, we need more gym owners like you, so keep doing it.
Thank you for making me the gym owner that I am. You guys have really made me better than I was, that's for sure.
Well,
and you helped
we're
me,
just shepherds. You do all the work.
You taught me how to do the things I need to do that I didn't know how to do, or I didn't know I needed to do them.
I'm going to tell you this. We'll go out on this. We've been here. We've filmed 30-something episodes of the games. Let me tell you this. I am done. Hey, you live on the beach.
Okay.
Sometimes, you're going to pull your camera out. You're going to want to record this.
Blake, it's talking to you.
Like, I'll wait. Like, all right.
Get the camera on. Okay, you're good.
All right. Wrapping up this weekend here at the 2024 CrossFit Games. And there's times, Steph, where you're out on the beach and you're walking beside Fern.
I know where this is going.
And you're, holding hands, walking beside each other, and Fern's giving you advice. And then right over there's only one set of footprints. That's where Fern was carrying you. We appreciate it.
That's deep.
We appreciate it, Fern.
Yeah.
Way deeper than anybody knows. Yeah, we have no idea what it means, but
when
we're here for it.
But there was one set of footsteps.
Fern, where were you when I needed you?
He was right here carrying me.
I was carrying you.
Cool.
Thank you.
I'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for checking out this episode of the Best Hour of Their Day podcast. We appreciate you listening and choosing to have us help you in your passion for coaching and affiliate ownership. You can find more episodes just like this on all podcast platforms. If you're interested in learning more, you can reach out to us on any social media platforms, or you can visit www.besthouroftheirday.com to book a call. If you found this episode helpful for you, please share it so that we can help other coaches and affiliate owners to help build a bigger and stronger CrossFit community. Thanks for listening.